You are watching episode 12 or 13 or 14 of the LGBTQ review, where every week we take an LGBTQ film and review it. This week we're going to be looking at But I'm a Cheerleader.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Looks like we got you just in time.
But I'm a cheerleader, because friends don't let friends be gay.
60-second recap! Megan is a cheerleader who doesn't like kissing her boyfriend and is vegetarian and sometimes thinks about her best friend Michelle Williams jumping up and down. Her parents and her friends suspect her of being lesbian and send her to a correctional facility. She realises she's gay, falls in love with Graham and then leaves the facility, but Graham stays there. She goes to live with some gay gentlemen who seem lovely. Do they? Yes. She goes back for Graham on graduation and does a cheer, and then her parents attend a P-flag meeting and everything's fine. 60 seconds. So the main character is played by
Natasha Lyonne.
Natasha Lyonne.
What can I say? I've got mommy issues.
Her best friend at school is played by Michelle Williams, which is like the strangest bit part. And then Claire Duvall plays Graham, and
RuPaul
Who wants to go down with me?
plays Mike, I think he's called.
Kathy Moriarty is the woman at the correctional facility that does the stuff and the things. Oh, you know who else is in it? He's 40 now. Doesn't that put your life into a nice perspective? The director also directed Itty Bitty Titty Committee and several episodes of The Gilmore Girls.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't say that.
Oh wow, research is shabby, isn't it? The film explores social constructs of sexuality and heteronormativity. And it does this by costumes and set design, with pinks and blues, gendered.
Yeah, and it looks like very plastic, like Barbies and stuff. Yeah, it's strange because everyone says, oh, it looks like John Waters, and she had said, oh yeah, I took inspiration from John Waters, and then the criticism of it was that it looked like John Waters. So I don't know what they were expecting or hoping for. There's a bit at the beginning, and it's when Megan is still with her boyfriend. There's that kiss, which is obviously, I get why that happens, it's like very obvious why that's going on. Even for someone who doesn't know what kissing is, you must, I would have thought you would know this is just rubbish. And I don't know, because you would seen other people kiss.
No, I kissed boys at school and I was like, this, ugh. Why is this happening? That's like a thing. But yeah, I thought that was really good and nice and true. The film struggled against an N17 rating and had to cut some bits of the sex scene.
Yes, the director appears in a documentary about ratings because of it.
I'll refer back to Nick and Nora Do Some Fingering. Now we watch all of these films, it's very strange what gets like an R when Nick and Nora Do Some Fingering only got a 12. Like GBH, there's no sex in that.
Was there some sex? No, there wasn't some sex.
They watched Brokeback Mountain. And that's how I became gay. I watched Brokeback Mountain with Karen from Will and Grace. Oh yeah, this is nice. The film was rated a 12 in Germany in 1999. Well done, Germany!
There's like a really, really great scene that I really like, and the character only has a couple of lines. It's the lady, and she has short hair and she has some facial hair, but she has like this speech about people think she's not gay, people just think she's gay because she's not feminine, and then she runs off crying. I think that's the last we see of her, but there's only like a couple like really, really serious bits because it's all quite light-hearted and satirical. Yeah, and that is just like really well placed, and I appreciate that a lot. Before
she made that speech, she was saying she was gay. Like, I think it's good, and it would have been really good if it had been done like that. But all the way through, she had been saying that she was gay, and it was only when she wanted to get out that she made that speech, which, like, makes it questionable. I think it would have been really good if it was the way that you described it. But because of everything that happened before that, that isn't a big enough turnaround to be able to say, yeah, that's definitely what happened.
Maybe I just changed things in my head to, like, make them better.
Babbit made a conscious effort to cast people of colour in minor roles.
Yeah, I did read that, which is really nice, but you could also cast them in major roles, that'd be fine.
I agree, but she was making a point about white middle America.
What do you think of the ending?
Nobody died?
Yeah, that's great.
So that's something. It was a bit like the ending of Grease, where they drive away in the car and then it flies off.
I guess it is good because when you look back on it, it's like that's the like natural conclusion of the story, and you don't need to know much more because it would probably be actually depressing to know what would actually happen. So.
You don't want The Graduate at the end of
Yeah.
a
But
satire like that.
it was just like she grabs her from the graduation and they get in the car and then it ends. And I was like, oh, what's going on?
Maybe it's like a play on The Graduate.
But it wasn't like Lord of the Rings or something where they tell everyone's ending really like played out, you know. It doesn't take half an hour to end it.
I mean, because I go into all of these LGBTQ films thinking, oh, I bet this sounds like Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
So yeah, this was a lovely surprise.
What did you think of Megan and Graham's relationship?
Yeah, it's fine.
It's fine.
Well, I saw it when I was a teenager, and they're lesbians, so I don't think I can have like a objective perspective on it.
Yeah. When did you see this first? When you were?
I don't know.
As soon as it comes on, it's just like a warm bath of 90s imagery.
I think it's like a warm bath.
No, I mean because for me it's very nostalgic. All the like jarring colours, like the blue and the pink, and like kind of like pop party type stuff, just reminds me of the 90s a lot. So when I watch something like that, it's just very nostalgic. So I'm like, 90s.
But okay, so why did critics in the 90s say this is unlike anything that we've seen before, apart from John Walters and Edward
I don't know.
Okay.
I would give it 4 out of 5 pom-poms.
I will give it 4.4 fig leaves.
We are James and Beth. You can follow us at LGBTQ_review. You can comment below and share your thoughts